Hey, Trash Talk listeners. Recently, ESF and the Nature Conservancy hosted a Nature Works Pitch Day, giving students in Hong Kong the opportunity to push forward some bright ideas like timed song playlists to reduce water consumption in the shower or using automation for reducing air conditioner wastage. Well, today we have winners from the pitch day, Anna Nishakova and Ines Chiu Gonzalez. Both of them are year 12 at Southislandschool. Welcome to the show, girls.
Hi. Thank you so much for having us.
Well, tell us about the idea that you guys put forward for NatureWorks Pitch Day and give us the full pitch.
So Hong Kong faces a monumental waste crisis. It has for a long time now. And at school, we create a lot of waste in our classroom. So we began this project by carrying out a waste audit. And we sent out a form to teachers, and we got back that the thing that was thrown out the most were single-use plastic whiteboard markers. And every year, our school throws out about 10,000 plastic whiteboard markers, which is actually the equivalent to the mass of 23,000 plastic bottles. So this is actually a huge issue that not many, people are aware of, because it seems so small, like just one whiteboard marker, but it actually has a huge impact. And so we came across Sablow's Woody 3-in-1 crayon, which if you look at it, you would never guess that it can be used on a whiteboard. It looks like a child's crayon because it is. And it can actually be used on glass, paper, and most importantly on whiteboards. It's made from PFC wood and non-toxic ink, which is not just beneficial for the environment, but for the health of teachers and students alike.
Yeah. So we also looked at kind of like the financial point of view for this product, and we actually found that our school spent $38,767 on whiteboard markers for only 4.5 years. So that's why we thought that it would be better if we would implement these markers that last 13 times longer than a normal whiteboard marker.
And very little waste is created because you basically sharpen it down all the way, and the remaining bit, it's completely made out of wood, so it's biodegradable. We did encounter an issue, however, which was that at times the crayon proved harder to erase by hand. So we thought of upcycling old T-shirts that most of us have in our closet and turning them into small cloth.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, and that's to create the eraser.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. Did you mentioned that you did a waste audit? Was that just something standard in ESF schools or something that you did specifically for the pitch day?
The one we did for this project, it was it was not professionally done. It was just done by us. However, ESF is moving forward to carry out like full carbon footprint audits, which will be done this year, which is very exciting. It will give us baseline data and actually allow us to see whether our initiatives are having a difference.
That is great. But that'll be professionally done, or the students will do it?
That will be professionally done by CKP, which is an auditing company, but our Sustainability Council will be part of the process and play an active role.
That's great. So then how did you come up with this idea? And it begs the question, why haven't we thought of this sooner?
That's funny. That's actually what one of the judges said, because it seems like such a simple solution to a huge problem. We just found this product while researching. It was a huge surprise to us that it worked so well on whiteboards and that teachers really enjoyed using them as well.
Yeah, and what was really important for us was the cost, because if you really think about it, even though whiteboard markers are made out of plastic, it's like pretty cheap. It's about like $5 per marker. But after like doing the math and finding out all of the quantitative data, we actually found that this is so much more profitable for the school and also really good for the environment. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds.
So it's better, right? Because it lasts longer also. Is that it?
It lasts 13 times longer than a normal whiteboard marker.
Wow. That's great. And then it's sustainably produced. If we wanted to find these markers, where would we find them?
The Stabilo website.
Oh, it's Stabilo.
Yeah, but we're ordering it directly from a Stabilo supplier in Hong Kong, and we're ordering it in bulk as well.
Now, are the other ESF schools going to pick this up as well, or you'll start as a pilot with South Island?
So that's the hope, that it will extend to all 21 ESF schools and even beyond to other schools in Hong Kong. We are going to use the seed money to carry out a full pilot at our school, and then hopefully from there we can really show the teachers and our principal the benefits of this crayon, and then pass it on to other ESF schools as well.
Oh, it's very cool. So I was wondering, were there other interesting ideas put forward on Pitch Day? I mentioned a couple, but were there other ones that you thought were interesting?
Well, personally for me and Ines, we really loved the idea that LPC did, United World College, and it was about how they were thinking of doing some sort of like water saving like shower heads, and also linking that to Spotify playlists that would like time the students and like kind of like tell them when they should stop showering.
And we thought it was actually a very creative way. And there was actually a really interesting interesting pitch
by KG5.
And it was very similar to us in the sense that we were promoting like a certain product. They were promoting toilet paper, and although it might sound a bit strange, regular toilet paper has many detrimental issues because it has to be bleached. So they were promoting a toilet paper made from bamboo, which was not bleached, and it was made by a Hong Kong company. So they were also supporting the local economy, and we thought that even though they didn't win, it was a very, very good pitch. There's a lot of potential.
Yeah, that's super fun. Has the project and pitch day changed the way you approach school and what you're thinking about doing after school?
I think now we're sitting in our classrooms and we're constantly looking around for small changes that we can make. This project has really shown us that even small changes can have a huge impact. And so, we do that a lot now. We're much more aware. And I think our classmates are also more aware because of NatureWorks. And in terms of our future careers, I've always known that I wanted to go into the sustainability field, hopefully studying sustainable development at university.
Yeah, and personally for me, I really found this pitch very useful because, as Ines said, we will all be soon going to university next year. And for me, I'm going towards business marketing, and my passion towards the environment is something that I would really love to implement into like brand awareness and link that to like a business's like the way that they kind of like show how their products are made. And I think that it's really important for businesses to show that everything can be taken through like a very sustainable approach.
And I think this project was perfect for that because we had to focus a lot on the benefits in terms of the money involved, because obviously schools are often hesitant to spend more money.
Definitely. And do you guys know, will there be a pitch day next year as well?
Yeah, this has been ongoing for some time. I think next year there definitely will be another pitch day, and we hope that there will be another South Island school team there. Yeah.
Well, I hope so too. But it'll be hard to believe that they're going to come up with a creative idea like you guys had with such a big impact, to be honest. Well, I think it's really great and exciting that you guys have come up with this great idea. Trash Talkers, if you have kids or if you're a teacher, please look at the Stabilo. It's a German brand, right, you guys?
Yeah. Can I also add one thing?
Sure.
It's perfect for children. It's actually intended to be a child's crayon. So it's got it's very wide and there's many colors. So it's actually perfect for children.
Because they can write on glass and you can take it off and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can draw on paper, and then if you use a wet paintbrush, it will turn into watercolor as well.
Super fun. All right. Well, Anna and Ines, I know you're really busy because you're year 12s, but thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us on Trash Talk.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right. Congratulations. You can find all the Trash Talk episodes on iTunes and the RTHK on the Go app. Thanks to our partners, Plastic Free Seas. If you like what you hear, I also host the Sustainable Asia podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube for a more in-depth look at sustainability issues here in Asia.